Many thanks to you for staying with us. You're just here live with us on AM Ghana here on Adwa Television. Well, remember, the conversation is always open to you, and you can always join in here with us. Let's go straight on to the newspaper review segment. And I just want to say a big thank you to my producers for um, taking us through the beginning of the show up until now. Well, I'm joined in by a very good friend, Mr. Evans Waja. He's a coordinator for the National Association of Okada Riders. Mr. Waja, good morning. It's been a long time. I remember I had you on
Sure.
PM Ghana
Sure.
the other time. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and you, bro?
Well, I'm doing very well. How is business going?
Oh, we are still on business, and the business is moving.
Everything is okay.
Sure.
Very well. The police are not disturbing you.
George Dampare has done well for Okada riders.
Oh, really?
Sure.
You agree that
Sure.
he's doing well for Okada riders?
100%.
Very well. We thank God. Now, tell us why are you here this morning? Why are you here this morning? The association um, has hinted on a possible demonstration. Can you tell us about it?
Sure. The reason why I am here this morning about the demonstration coming on Thursday, not NDC demonstration, not your demonstration, not our viewers. It's for Ghana.
I see.
We, the Okada riders, see that this e-levy is going to harm ordinary Ghanaian.
Why do you think that is going to harm the ordinary Ghanaian?
Well, for example, as your younger brother, you get me a motorbike and you are staying at Kumasi. So I have to be paying you every day or every week 150 cedis. Because you cannot be feeding me and feed my wife. So you get me a business. I have to send your money for you so that you will keep it and get them in different motorbike for another person. And when I send you your money, they will take that e-levy from that money. Will you agree?
But already, I mean, when you go out there and you are sending money, there is already 1% charge.
Charges.
Yes. So if you are sending one city, if you're sending
150
150 cities, your charge will be like one city 50
50
pesos.
pesos. And now I'm going to pay like 1 cedis, almost 3 cedis. Right?
Now you pay, if all things being equal, you are bound to pay like 3 cedi 25 pesos. That's
3 cedis, 25 pesos.
1.5% if everything goes through.
So if I pay that 3 cedis, 25 pesos, is it affecting me or you, the businessman?
But then one would say, Evans, one would say that, you see, if it wasn't for these Momo transactions, and by now we would be picking car or sending the money through, transport services. And you know that the transport services, they charge, I think about 10% of the amount, because especially if it's valuable, then they charge more. And so when you compare all of these things, we are not being done any harm. That is the school of thought that people have. Do you agree?
No.
Why?
Emre na etwa emu no. Na esono kwan na ye fa so ba Kumasi. Esono kwan ye fa so free north e ba Accra. Ene nso. So, say eba se ne. Ye yusu mumu. Na ohwe se nimpa dodo na yusu mumu. Enti wa ma ye 1% ye tua. Me ye sure say 1% na ye tua, the government will need ye wo me boy.
Exactly.
Na so woni de wo mu a. Ade nti na chinchina atwan. Yes, and 1.75.
Okay. Now, Cecilia, Thursday, this demonstration, it's the NDC that organize the demonstration. No.
Ghanaians.
Mate say, of course, Okada Riders Association kahu. There are lots of several other organizations omudi omo gym omonso epese omoka e11 ho asem. Of course, e11 no affect NDC for nkwa. into obia edinidie eba on board na moye demonstration no as my person be say why did you have to wait for so long, you know, or have to wait on a particular political party to embark on a demonstration? Because for all I know, Okada for Modoso,
Sure.
Modoso pa,
Yeah,
and I'm sure say if Okada Association must start a demonstration on your own, other individuals or also want motorcycles before there to join you. Don't you think so?
Yes.
If
Yes.
you hadn't more train, I'm a political party. When you know, Rebecca say it's politically motivated, don't you think so?
So because I me ne nipa ne nya adwen. Die ntina me ne wo be ya adwen. Say o sorry ntemako o tu kwan. What do station? Obi so de ne bag aba. Wo na okọ frɛ ne say omra na monko. Munyina amoko mu we. So what you say? Enti ye as Okada riders no. Na ye bo
draw letter to notify you people, and now someone draw letter.
NDC ancho letter bi ankoma
Okada riders. NDC for a demonstration bisa more just join.
Yeah, tie e we radio so. Yeah, tie say Ghana for a demonstration on Thursday.
Oh, I see.
And ye Okada for so ye Ghanaians. Ye business do ema mobile money because ye sumaye amount for say ni sika maye e me ye to niama. Enti ye hu ni say the NDC as a political party no e ka no o ka ama Ghanaian. Nti say me ye Ghana ni. Say me ye Ghana ni ametiwe. Na NDC ama me sa opportunity we dey na be see me kwan say me de me ho e be kwa better NDC. Bibia nsi me kwan say me ye Ghana ni. Enye say bia me kwa demonstrate say me ye NDC ni. Be me ko na makwa demonstrate say Okada rider aban no e pese wo wia me. Enti me su ama Ghana aban ate say me Okada fo ordinary Ghanaian ade na wo de ba no emwaye.
Is that what you think? Because we all say, for instance, no, Anka Finance Minister be expect to say you would join them rather in the, you know, education on e-levy, but rather no Okada riders more kokaho are demonstrating against e-levy. Now I'm bringing you in because e-levy no almost say ebeboama omwaye roads. Now I will say you belong to an association we use the road pan, and you are here say you will demonstrate against the e-levy. Now then I find your roads ni mamo.
Oh, you see, bro, send ya dene etino. Say one tiasia ye di bedada.
Mami ntiasia.
Mimi ntiasia me minim. As a ordinary Ghanaian, I'm in Namka Kwanso no. Yes, 7 million Ghana cedis. And e-levy be my pay a year. If you say 1 kilometer, say be 1 kilometer, charges in say. Say 1 kilometer, 1 million Ghana cedis mpoa. The whole years no. 7 million Ghana cedis, never 7 kilometer, right?
Instead, when
say yes, 7 meba. Say yes, 7 kilometers na. If you say ebetumi sa kwan no, 7 kilometer, ebedi mfi ahe. Na me am free with region, me free plaza. Ebedru mfi ahe na me krom, manya kota wo.
Na obi wo wa ne krom, ukrom no se kota ni ho.
Kota ni ho.
Nti you start free baby na say o krom enya 1 kilometer, obi so krom enya 1 kilometer. Onje dey say every year you the 1 kilometer kan wo krom road ni ho anka by now. Ukrom no it has been there since immemorial. You were e-levy since that time na anka. Sanka by now. Oh me the intiasie and I'm bringing in, you know, notions. Now you find train come on. You say train come on.
Sure.
Yeah.
Enti say my me sir, and I mean to come adwen wa ha say. Say sad way e na be ma omaye me krum kwan amamia. The taxes na wo moje no. Na no mo de yede.
I see.
Yama Nana Akufo-Addo and then the government 4 years first. Obaye no. O promise me ewo Oti region say obema me one constituency $1 million. Obema me one district, one factory.
So free Oti region.
Me free Oti region, me free Plaza.
Matthias here. All roads. Okay,
and o ma me say promises no. 4 years na hwem, man hu ba ko pese. 2020 Nana Akufo-Addo declare year of rose. It was 2022, almost 3 years. Yenye gata mami. Now Ababeka share me say mintua e-levy. Ansa na wa ye me kwan. And the senkesa na ye be ye no a. Omuma ye nko ye nana mo mre no. Ah de nana mo frɛ no oman adwuma no. Na ye ngigi ye sika kromu wade kye on no modoru. Na Ghana ye na ye ti constituency won no na say district won no. Obia mfa 100 Ghana cedis 100 Ghana cedis emra na ye Akufo-Addo ne na abensi nchen na ye hu se ye se be gigi de ama Akufo-Addo asan de aba be ya de ama ye de ya ye ngigi na emfanya ya de
ade unji Akufo-Addo government nindi
nyame ani mu no kre as a me.
Are you speaking for yourself or you're speaking for the association?
The association
Munji Akufo-Addo administration
ye nja Akufo-Addo administration ni de nja ye nji ndi no omo promise yes omo be ma ye cars omo ama ye
Vice President Eddie Coastal Drive Initiative I say mon drop Okada na mon koji cars no mon drop Okada no
ye drop Okada no ye kwa cars na ye do say no mo de buy
ansomo
omo ye group posters no mo de be ye
but the cars were there. The cars were there. They were at AMA.
Okada is almost we are getting to 800,000
in the country.
In the country.
Wow.
And now with the cars 100 per buy. We expect to say Okada rider entry 5,000 down. Now the car na my na ye dey adwuma atwa 25,000. Ain't possible because your business na ye no because of traffic into Okada for then ye operating. And he say why they can't be try and throw the kind. Enye and throw back open na we try. And I live now with the aban. Oh, I can't.
I don't know your car home tro. So yeah. Oh, can no. I don't know your car home.
Insem.
2020 campaign. Where e-levy. And okay, me see Vice President in stance on e-levy yet. But at least he's part of the government that is pushing the e-levy. Now I will say Momo Association Muntia. Mimi how ne sanka mo de mo use road pa intianka and say mo become. But of course, 11 inquiry na more joining demonstration no. And now say you have other concerns intia more joining this demonstration no.
11 dey ka ho and ye other concerns. Niema say me kan no a niema a warrior district because ye ka say Okada riders are ye free efie ba kumu esun ba bia wo free esun ba bia wo free say ye hia as a riders na ye meeting na ye complaining ye hawa obia wo ba bia wo free wo hawa ye den e wo ho obi wo wa de crew ma bia wo free no ka kwan nye enti na wa ba akra na ye operative business
and I will say won tia 11 so no I don't understand though you watch ya to say ka kwan no
enye
baby obi free
baby a me free
baby a wo say free
yes
and say I then I find your rules
there dey fanya rules na say government na Akufo-Addo ba di akunya no na e-levy nya ne target a wo ka kire Ghana for wo ka kire say it is ka so e common there wo ka kire say wo gold ye wo boxer ye wo manganese ye wo niama bebre wo kire ye say even for Ghana ye ni kwan say enkobo bisia wo kan we nyina kire ye na sisi a wasan atwa no wa be ka kire me say me Evans me nsam yi me sika me yela la sulala no nsam fa ma no be ye me kwan ma me a wa say no be feel.
Okay, and see, apart from say road any or chrome, you know, asphalted road any or chrome, a crowd. What other reasons ain't or you want to be part of the demonstration?
Reasons until me person me part of demonstration is say e-levy no nye no and Akufo-Addo di ba eden e di be develop Ghana. Say oba betina akunya so for 5 years and so we ready so be develop Ghana. And kabadi say me sure say we start baby, adru baby.
But
5 years ni nyina
all the development agenda be by from entrepreneurship program, from Ghana Beyond Aid, from Accra Millennium City, you know, keeping Accra clean, Omuye Operation Clean Your Frontage. All of those things are policies, you know, the government they are implementing them.
Send your okay. Unna Accra Kruma, keep Accra clean, right? But unna Accra Kruma it will say.
Oh, say aye, say aye kakra.
Sisi aye kakra.
Unjintum say aye.
Enye me na minjintum bra.
Say me call Mokola. me call Makolano na ohaye you know quite open kakra. I say a man for no more kwine no more you know all the latest and all that they've all been taken you know out of the streets, which I think say is good for them because oko a year Yefer Hossein Amfred area in Sawam yesterday incidents here, accidents, and a mom walk quite home tongue about 4 of them perished, gone. And see, some of these things are there to protect us. Is it the same government that is protecting us?
Say, and I said, yes, oh, yes,
But I hope so. Oh, you're speaking for the Okada
sure.
Riders Association.
Yes.
Into Munina Munji.
Yenjini, and him send ya wadebano, emwa ye as a coup, emwa ye as a juma ye for. And te jumana ye no, ye jumano, and no person ye day, uguno.
Finance Minister said he you know conducted a broader stakeholder consultation. Out of that broad stakeholder consultation, about the 800,000 Okada riders now more no. Vice President, Finance Minister on consulting more on any of such matter. All around now, or your education and so more should be.
Yes, shebi.
And still
Or say or currents now or yen education so or person or j amount for adventure. Shen confona ya omo invite to omo.
why more na invite you?
Yeah, confona ya omo invite to omo as a town hall meeting no. Omo nyina share the same JC.
I see.
So
Until you mean omo your party faithful, until
omo yeah invite
they care about the country. Are they thinking about the party?
yes.
I see. Well,
Yes.
until Thursday, more concern and it's a yen tiso. And now say yen yi 11 in
Yen yi 11 no free okra. Yen yi 11 no free okra.
Mami misa baby. Okada for ebia nyamu nyina. But ebi mo wo ho a before omo close the toll booths no. When Okada riders get to the toll booths, then you know they evade no more fan chain. We are mark of far pavement so nashum or onto your toll. But I mean say good people, they are good Okada riders are almost fame etia omoto and then they move on. So no compared to e-levy, anka near in our
Enka me petrol.
and Okada for na near in an
Okada for nyina ye petrol.
no petrol no.
Sure.
And ochembia one city.
We can be out here 1 city.
And no OJ
Wajib
be a short distance moji ahe.
short distance here JB from 10 city going.
From 10 city going to short distance from here to there, we have to cross a toll booth. Now we're to 10. But this one, they're saying that a transaction of more than 100 cities. Maybe in a day, you don't do transactions more than 100 cities. You prefer that one than waji 10 cities. Now, 1 city. Oko Hasea, 10 cities. Now, 1 city. Oba Baka, 10 city. No maji 1 city. Until for every 10 city you make, you know, Obaji 1 city, if you have to pass through the toll as often, you prefer the toll booths as compared to the e-levy. Why?
The entire me prefer toll booth ni say. Me as a Okada rider no, my first passenger wa Accra, me ko Kaswa. Ma charge na me ko. Ma kwa kotua me too. Ma twem, ma ko si passenger no.
Yes.
Be ebia me da anadwo. Na ya frɛ me sɛ me maame ho mfa no. Ɛsɛ sɛ me nsɛ ne 300 cedis nya den. Ɛmfa ma me maame. Me ni 6 cedis. Ah me di be ye den, me di be ka ho. Ɛsɛ sɛ sika no so ye den. Ɛti eduro no so ama me kwa akɔtɔ no. Ɛyɛ 300 cedis. Obenya sa 6 cedis no wo hen na odi asoso. Me nso so me ni obi a mekɔ adwuma na mama ne bi adi.
And so at that point, what would you intend to do?
Mefa toll booth no. Me Okada rider no.
1 city.
Na ma tua 1 city.
How about your 4?
Say 4 no ye the taxes atoto 4 no so. No, enya se mefa Okada no disca na kwa akoma me maame. Se me tua toll booth 50 pesos. Na metimi nya 300 cedis. Na me se ne 300 cedis ama me maame. Na ya te me 3 cedis. Na me ntua toll. Na me se ne 300 cedis ama me maame. Na ya te me 6 cedis. Tama bia obese ni sa sika no na wonya intention say me hia sika we dia ye den e dia se ne So what you say? And this we can say scanner messing no by force say Timmy. Na misu me ni sa charges na nipa ne sika na say scan ka me de beto adura messing na ma me ma me de ato aduru ana say Okada rider ma ko baby me moto akọ say na ma frɛ so bra apacho send me scan receipts na me fanto sa pass no wo send ye ne charges na ti scan ne bia ye den afiri mu enti niam na say sen ka me to e de fix bike na ansa na ma ba no mintimi nye den mintimi nto sa niam na bio still na me gina baby a me gina be say me fix niam na wie na me free one no mo ba te say bia me free dodo wa ba akra na me anya passenger ba ma me 15 cedis mpo na me bedru to boot na me yi 50 pesos e was 15 cedis mo a still ma ba bedru fie
Zawaja,
boss
what's some idea? I say, why you're more drink? Say, wait, the send a bebano biano. Mo be call demonstration. I could try more drink. Now,
because the omode ba no
Mudi moto be call demonstration.
ye di motos be ko papa ye kwa na sani pa ne dos no a ye be pe baby apaki motos na ye ne Ghana fo ananti aye den akọ be se ye kọ na se ekwan be wo mu a ye ne jo dampare adika kasa se ye ba ye di motos be ba nti ye da na Okada fo ye be join the demonstration
either by motorcycle or by foot.
by
Be join.
ye be join the demonstration.
Interesting. Me hope say we be parking mo motorcycle na for widen. Then be ya because that day no nye juma.
Eno de no
Yeah,
correct
onye juma nti o ko demonstrate against 11 nti parking motor no mo parking motor no na mo nante. Why? Say be ya obi ampra. Right? All right. So, Mr. Evans Waja, he's the coordinator for the National Okada Riders Association. Yes, in case you didn't know, they have an association, and he says that there are about 800,000 of them. And come Thursday, they are going to join in the demonstration against the e-levy. They are going to join in that one. Well, now, far as this demonstration is concerned, the former president, John Dramani Mahama, has been in the space speaking about the state of the economy. Now, we have some bullets of that and we will be sharing with you. Now, let's go through some of them. So, time is taken for the crisis-ridden Ghanaian economy, says John Dramani Mahama. Now, first one says there is no dispute that the Ghanaian economy is in a deep crisis, a crisis marked by huge budget deficits, an unstable public debt, rising inflation, a rapidly depreciating currency, ever rising cost of living, and a loss of confidence by both domestic and international investor communities. So this is one of those pointers from John Dramani Mahama as he speaks on the state of the Ghanaian economy. Now, he says again that the effects of these have been severe hardships and suffering for the people of Ghana, especially those within vulnerable groups. As a result of the horrendous low point we have now reached, it is very clear that urgent intervention is required to avert a total collapse of the economy. It is very clear that urgent intervention is required to avert the a total collapse of the economy. Let's take another one. He says that yet President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his head of the economic management team, that is the vice president, rather appallingly remain nonchalant in the face of this serious crisis and have limited their response to the imposition of very harsh and regressive tax measures, one of which is the e-levy, which has been roundly objected by the people of Ghana. Going on, he says, like one drowning and yet clutching at mere straw to stay afloat, this government has banked all its hopes on the e-levy, which, when given the gravity and depth of the problems that we have beset our economy, is neither adequate nor viable as a sustainable response to the crisis. Now, moving on, it says that in the face of this serious crisis, government has also resorted to helpful political posturing over suggestions on how to stem the downward spiral, ensure discipline, and hope the economy to recover. Help the economy to recover. It is painfully obvious that beyond the ill-conceived e-levy, the Akufo-Addo administration has no viable or credible plan of action to get us out of the current economic doldrums into which they have plunged us. Meanwhile, there can be collective buy-ins from the Ghanaian people, development partners, and the investor community that are being ignored. And so these are just a few of okay. So these are just a few of the pointers from John Dramani Mahama. I have a couple more. How come we do not have a much needed post COVID-19 economic recovery plan that would lay down a firm blueprint for fiscal consolidation in the face of a worsening economic situation? How come we do not have a much needed post COVID-19 economic recovery plan that would lay down a firm blueprint for fiscal consolidation in the face of a worsening economic situation? As I have indicated previously, the government must, as a matter of urgency, borrow a leaf from our second approach toward the challenges we faced in 2015. We immediately convened the Senchi Economic Forum, at which we tapped the brains and expertise of a wide variety of knowledgeable people and stakeholders and built a consensus on our economic plan going forward. This is suggestion and comments from former President John Dramani Mahama. Watching AM Ghana here on Adwa Television, and I'm here with Mr. Evans Aja. Let's take a quick turn. When we come back, continue with the conversations.
CB will make up now. I'm not correct. Why your best mankasa? That's it. Who anyone? Oh, middle. You captures back on CB men capsules. You see, CB men capsules in America.
Yeah, you see men and women's capsules now. You name the dada. And one year packaging I had a
Wow! What a packaging! CB men, any CB women capsules, no packaging is out. And you also no mood any biansan wako do ben pegi.
Share a painful any about town man kwada no for. Any kwada won di fie du yen. Enka ho.
Susanna. Ghana man be man tamase.
Dodo Afre 0247 111671 and 0246 578 750.
FDA aje edwedin kato yato.
So we just heard from John Dramani Mahama. He was speaking on the economy. He even proffered solutions. Now, come Thursday, the NDC, as well as some other organizations, would be embarking on a nationwide demonstration exercise here in Accra, not nationwide. And they will be joined in by several other entities. The Okada Riders Association will be joining in, and Mr. Evans Waja, who is the coordinator for the Okada Riders Association, is here with us. He and his team, the association, will be joining in the demonstration. Mr. Waja, send me kind. Thursday, Mumfa Moto Ninsingcheng. We don't want casualties. In the meantime, what would be your expectation, sir, after demonstration? No, maybe a buying doesn't listen to you.
Say, eba say ye demonstration ni wie na sa ban na ntia. Ye be koso aya manati ase se ne wode ba no. Emboa Ghana.
Mbe demonstration
Atwa so sa kosi se obeti ase. Government ni ye na ema na power. Ghana for ne to abama no. Nti adenti na se wode wo hye. Eji ade free ye ho. Power na ye de ama no no. O use sa power no. E de ji ade free ye ho. Yesu Ghana for su. Jayo still. Or force ne ho so wo ye den. Wo ji ade ne free ye ho. Nti ye Okada Riders die. Say NDC for you omati. So mu yi omuti. Se Nyankopon ya do na Thursday. Ye demonstration ni wie na akufo ado ne na aban se o mu ntia. Ye be koso aye demonstration sa ma o mati ase. Because Dr. Mahama Baumia ye ne nyina na free stream. De bia meka asem ya meka.
So onye Okada fo nyina na
enye Okada fo nyina na free stream be Okada fo no dodo na Okada fo no dodo na every hono every stream.
Nti o so ntim.
Ese se wo tie ye.
Right.
Ye adwuma esene sika kofi.
Onim senior situation.
When him send ye what. Ti so wo hye ye se chinchina atwan. Ye betua. Ye so ahye ne se chinchina atwan ye ne betena so. Kwesi se obeti ase.
Mr. Evans Waja, it has to say, oh, bye, and we wish you the best on Thursday. The camera be bow abetrebi. It's who your camera na yana wa bena. Only in common, you train in common. I say, didn't come up.
Ye didn't come up. Ye betua so I didn't come on.
Yeah, twice so I didn't come up.
Ma, men fa ekwanya iso na men kanchire minwan Okada fo nyina se. E kwanso jojojo no. Enye driver fo nko a. Okada rider bia no so otimoto so na wonam kwanso a. Dwen wo ho, dwen wo yere ne wo ma ho. Dwen Ghanaian na wonam car kwan ho. Dwen driver ni a wode ne car ekọ ne baby.
She camera na ani omo nkasa.
Dwen wo ho. Na dwen wo yere ne wo ma. Na dwen Ghana ni a wonam car kwan so. Na dwen se obekọ na wabefie ewu asondwem. Eye chen se obepentem na obekọ na wama. Nti misre wo mo se omo nam car kwan so a omo nye car kwan so jojo no. Ya fatu ye ho so pa se ye bebua ekwanso jojofo no na ya training enkromfo ni yi ama sa accident nkete na ya esti no ya twa be ye share wo mo se Thursday ye deliver aduane ma obia uhia wa aduane afa wo car na koto
okay
Thursday u flow Okada rider ye ji aduane na ye de ko demonstration na se bra ho na beji.
All right, no. Thank you very much. That was Mr. Evans Waja. Hey, be careful, Okada riders and the pillion riders as well. There'll be no food for the Okada riders who will join in the demonstration. He has said that's not me. We're grateful for your time. You're still watching AM Ghana here on Advert Television. My name is Reginald Adi. I'd make way for Julia to come up with the next conversation. I will see you on Thursday. Anastasia Badu will join Julia tomorrow, God willing. Have a lovely day and stay out of trouble. Enjoy. Julia, I'll see you.